Hello there YouTube, it's your boy B3, back with another kicking action figure review. Today we have one that I recently promised. It is the Bandai Japan Movie Monster Series, Kaiju number 8. I'm not very far in the Kaiju number 8. I haven't started the anime and I've only read the first 2 volumes of the manga, though I have reviewed them on this channel, if you'd like to check them out. But as soon as I read them, I knew I needed a figure of the guy. You can get this relatively affordably, 20 bucks, which is pretty nice. And this is just kind of the basic figure. This is like the cheap kind of kid's toy that you'd find in Japan. There is also like a figure art and stuff, but I went for the cheaper option this time. And it's a pretty cool figure. I wish it had maybe a little more paint on the back, because there really is no paint on the back, but the sculpt is pretty solid. I actually quite like how it looks sculpt-wise. And, you know, I think they put a lot of good paint on the front and sides. Just wish there was a little splash of some kind of color on the back. But, Kaiju number 8 has a pretty spectacular design and a surprisingly expressive face in the manga. Because he has this big spooky face, and you would kind of expect him to have that the whole time. But he usually has kind of a goofier, happier face. He's an extremely well-designed character, and it's an extremely well-written comic. It's technically the shonen genre, but I think it actually works a lot for older readers as well, and I explain that more in my review of that. We're reviewing the figure today, and he's pretty cool. I think his feet kind of point out in a weird way, but that might just be because maybe they had him a bit more forward, and he couldn't stand. That's my assumption. Articulation-wise, you of course have the rotations on the arms, which we all expected, and you're probably expecting a waist joint as well, but he doesn't have one, and I don't know why. A lot of YouTubers call that the Ultra articulation. I think that's something the OG reviewers used to say, like Ultramarine Chronos, Goji 73, etc. But he doesn't have that. It's just the arms, and I really don't see why there's no articulation here. I know it's like a big oval, and it would be tight and not good articulation, but it would be articulation. It's a little odd, but you know, you can do punchies, so. Wrong anime, but still. But, you know, he looks good. He moves, I guess, enough for children's play. So now let's get into size comparisons. I'm going to show him with a lot of different things here, and it's Kaiju number 8. Not Dai Kaiju number 8. Kaiju just means strange beast, effectively monster. Dai Kaiju means giant strange beast. So those are the actual giant monsters like Godzilla and stuff. So I do want to show him with Dai Kaiju as well as some maybe regular Kaiju-y stuff. First up, we have him with the NECA 1954 Godzilla. Once again, I'm really behind on this manga. There could be a plotline where he grows giant. I don't know. Don't tell me. No, I'm effing serious. Every time I say, don't give me the spoiler in these, someone gives me the spoiler. When I was reviewing the Dark Flash figure, I was like, here's my guess as to who he is. I know the movie's already out, but I haven't seen it. Don't tell me his identity. And my guess was pretty much right, but I was still like immediately after I said, I don't know, please don't tell me, I got a comment telling me. Why would you do that? Same thing happened with GXK spoilers. I said, don't tell me the spoilers. Immediately on that video, comment full of spoilers. Like, why would you do that? Well, if you do that, I'm going to delete your comment and you're not going to be able to comment on my videos anymore. So yeah, actually, you know, if you say he's giant sized, that's actually really awesome. Sorry about the mini rant. Now, how about his own line, Movie Monster Series Shin Godzilla 4th Form. Once again, if he's like Ultraman sized or whatever, that works really well. That would be really cool. Yoink. But he's not Ultraman sized. Except he is Ultraman sized, if you count the Ultraman manga, which I'm much more caught up on, but still not fully. But there is a human-sized Ultraman, Shinjiro. So here is the anime Ultraman from the Movie Monster series. They're perfect. Oh my god, he's gonna go amazing with your Movie Monster series Ultraman figures. That's incredible. Also, this guy, No waist swivel. What's up with that? Did they not want to give the humans waist swivels? They kiss. They're buddies. They're pals. Friends. Okay. Anyhow, let's continue on. How about an Ultra Monster? Here he is with Zeragus from the Ultra Monster series. That doesn't really work out. Sorry about that. You're going to need bigger Ultra Monster figures to go with him. I can show him with an American Kaiju figure. Here he is with the Bandai America, Bandai Creations Showa Gigan. Alright, that's fine. Would prefer that, but it's alright. Now, how about the NECA 33 King Kong? I think this is specifically the Skull Island one that came with the Pteranodon and Pit Crawler. That'd be a fun matchup. At that size, I think it would be a fun matchup. Cool. And last but not least, I just want to compare him to a dinosaur, because a lot of kaiju are based on dinosaurs. So here he is with the Schleich 2024 Allosaurus. And I think that works too. I think that's really cool. European kiss. So, before we get to the end, I gotta show off the tag. Kaiju number 8. Very cool movie monster series, Bandai. It's pretty neat. He's even got the English on here. Legal stuff. Whatever. But yeah, for 20 bucks for an import, I think is a fine price. Anyways, before I said that, I was supposed to say, so what are my final thoughts on the Bandai Japan Movie Monster Series Kaiju number 8 figure? Well, for 20 bucks, it's not bad for an import. If I would have paid 30 for him, I think I would have been disappointed. But 20? No, I don't think I am disappointed. I quite like him. The paint on the front is pretty good for what's a cheap kid's toy in Japan. I would have liked just a splash of color on the back. I don't even know that he has any of those blue lines on his back. I can't remember off the top of my head. Remember, I'm reading the manga. I haven't touched the anime yet, so I mostly see him in black and white. But he is really cool, and I do quite like him. 20 bucks I think is fair. Mine's in pretty excellent condition for being shipped overseas from Japan. It's a cool figure from a cool manga, and what's, I'm sure, a cool anime. So that's it. Thank you all very much for your support. Just remember to rate, comment, and subscribe. Check out all the cool links in the description below, Facebook, Twitter, etc. You could use more articulation, but at the end of the day, I think he's pretty cool. So that's it. Thank you once again. See you all next time. Bye for now.